tailgate to the end zones, and you got to think this will be a little contentious. Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium in Durham, North Carolina, home to the Duke Blue Devils. As we'll see, the winners of 5 straight, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. NC State with the kickoff team on the field and just about ready to start. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Duke's offense will get the football first. Now, guys, let's not forget, the last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their couch or in the stadium for that rivalry game.
And that's what rivalry games are supposed to look like.
Turning it on! Shoved out of bounds right at the 35-yard line in the running game, getting the job done. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Wide receiver going in motion. The give to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give is to Williams. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Blue Devils really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Leaves it with the running back. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Promising start to that drive sort of fizzled out, and they'll have to punt it away. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. So the NC State Wolfpack comes out, and they'll have the ball for the first time. And, David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Now, and you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense. And he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the Biletnikoff Award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his way.
Here we go. NC State, after that explosive run, might go right back to the well. The give to the tailback. And this one will be stopped for no gain. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
NC State with a 1st and 10 here. He'll try the left side. Hard running there.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Dropping back, it's Bailey. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
I like the offensive idea here to try to change the launch point of the QB, but you got to do a better job protecting him because guys can't complete passes when they're getting hit.
The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds.
Man, wow, what a catch by the big fella. And when he's not open, he's open. So nice to have a big target that can make those type of catches. I imagine he'll keep throwing him the football.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Blue Devils! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of it.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical run game. Nice job sticking his face in there, setting the edge, making the tackle. It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
He lofts one down the sideline. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Slips through the line. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Williams. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Throws toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
What a big game-changing play. When you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
Looking to pass, it's Bailey. Pulls it in, it's Boston. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on 2nd and short. Trying the left side. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Snap it to the back. Fighting off the defender. Makes a man miss. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. NC State might think about going for a big one on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Grabbed behind the line. It's Overton. Nice move. Create some space. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. With the catch, it's Brown. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. NC State has work to do to convert this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Wolfpack! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. They'll go to the toss. Oh, he's got a chance. It's a seam wide open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Going for it all. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time he used the lob wedge and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
Back to pass, it's Bailey. They've got the screen set up. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on second down. QB draw.
Artie, it's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much. And even when he's not, he's making somebody go with him and cover him. So the quarterback scrambling, the quarterback running has completely changed the way people play defense.
You just love to see that from the quarterback. I know it's a big third down, and more than anything, you want to throw a completion, keep your offense on the field. But when the defense wins and nobody's open, you got to just tip your hat, throw it away. And now a big decision coming up on 4th down.
They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
The screen, he can go. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete.
Offenses should focus on their guys and making sure so-and-so guys get so-and-so touches. And, you know, listen, they're featuring this guy. They're going to throw it to him. He's going to be the primary target on a lot of times. I can't be reckless, but I definitely have to find my way to get that guy the ball.
There he goes. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. Looks as if we have play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Wants to adjust the pattern. Off play action on first down. Now he's going to break the pocket. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. First play of the period will be a second down. They're going to test the right side with this one. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. Wants to throw. It's Jenkins. That's caught. It's Williams. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. The Blue Devils will line it up on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying to get the edge on the toss. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll try to make up for that last one on 2nd and 15. Finds his tight end. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go to the air. Oh, they're after him. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Turning it on. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. NC State quick to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Really good job by the defense getting to the quarterback and getting him on the ground for no gain. It's tough. Once you get there and get pressure, it's so hard to get these guys on the ground because they're elusive. Really good job wrapping them up and getting to the ground.
Complete to the left. Not a big window, and that throw was money, and they've got it at the 30. Offense set on first down. Give to the running back. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on third down. Scanning the field, it's Bailey. Looking for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, NC State.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on the drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got to feel for the defense. Understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Rolling right and going deep. And incomplete on the deep ball. Let's talk for just a minute about Duke. They got a boost from their high school recruiting ranks, setting the table for the future, getting a verbal commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
Yeah, it's huge for this defense, not only because of his physical traits. This guy can run, he can cover, he can blitz the passer, but he's also a tremendous leader. This guy could be the alpha on this defense for years to come.
All right, guys, let's look at the big picture for Duke. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man.
Going for it all. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Blue Devils send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. NC State has work to do to convert this third down. Looking for a gap. It's Overton. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And here comes the punt team. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. It's Williams. Oh, he's got some space. The 20. The inside. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Duke.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Off the play fake on first down. That's reeled in. It's Polk. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll run it to the right side. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
That play had 0 shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Pocket breaking down. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. He's looking downfield to throw. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to...
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Makes the grab deep. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. He wants to change this route. To the air on 1st down. Still looking, on the move. Gonna try to get it himself. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. The Blue Devils can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Moving out to the right. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Looking downfield on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Back to throw, it's Bailey. This one's complete. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. Makes a catch. Wants to make a move upfield. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And the Blue Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Toss to the outside. Got a little space across the 45. He's got 93 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. The Blue Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Wants to go up top on first down. Pulls it in. It's Williams.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Blue Devils. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
You know, there are so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. And now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
They'll run it from the gun. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
Let's go.
We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Finding an escape route. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. He needed a little late boost from the crossbar, but he gets it to go through. Down to a one-possession game, 24-17.
Now, look, you don't see kickers on highlight tapes too often. That 61-yard field goal is going to make every highlight reel in the country. Wow.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence. And get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. The give on the inside. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. NC State. Up tempo. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. And nobody able to handle that punt, and they'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Boy, that last drive, they looked like they were throwing against air. Just absolute precision execution in the passing game, and it led them to a touchdown. We'll see what they have this possession.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Dropping back, it's Jenkins. Makes the grab, it's Williams. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. And the Blue Devils with the 1st and 10. Going with the ground game left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Fires one high and deep. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Duke. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
The give to the back. Running into the open space. Flying down the right side. Inside the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Once he... room, it was over.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
He'll return it. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. On the snap, it's Williams. Slithers into space. He's got 98 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. The Blue Devils in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. There he goes. He's at the 40. At the 20. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Burrell. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
Let's go, break.
Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
And that time the defense in 3rd and long. Six DBs on the field. There's not going to be anywhere to throw the football with that zone coverage. They do a great job reading the quarterback's eyes, David. They break on the ball for the pick.
Yeah, great job forcing the 3rd and long. Predictable situation. Like you said, now you got them right where you want them. You practice those situations, all those extra DBs, and they make the big play.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to.
There he goes. He's at the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Mountain West. Hawaii is down, but they are not out of it. Not there in Oahu, one of the more majestic places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Colorado State. The moment something changes in this Mountain West fight, you will hear about it here. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp.
And the QB going with a little bit of touch, you know, trying to feather that thing up in the air and give his receiver a chance to go up high and try to get over top of the defender. Nice job by the defense seeing the football, breaking on it, and getting the ball on the ground.
Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Looking for a man. It's Bailey. Works the middle of the field. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
From the gun, running back on the move. They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense. Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. NC State quick to the line. Over. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. They'll run it. It's Jones. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. They'll try the right side. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. He's up to 107 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Motion from the wide receiver. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll send the back in motion. To the air, it's Jenkins. Get it out on the screen. Still on his feet at the 45. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to the back. Turning it on. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On the direct snap, it's Williams. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Let's go.
Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it.
Set. Ready.
Going for the marker on the ground. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Love the call going RPO here on 4th and short. And how about the running back? This is a guy that gets the tough yards. He finds ways to get those hidden yards. He can push the pile, drive the legs. Showed you that right there.
On the move. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. That's the end of the period, and Duke has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Back to the ground with the running back. Makes it past the marker. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game.
Well, one of the best compliments you can pay a running back is they get stronger as the game goes on. This guy's been awesome all game long, and you're seeing it here in the fourth quarter. He's trying to ice this thing and close it out, still running strong.
On the direct snap, it's Burrell. Touchdown, Duke! And they take it in for 6 more points. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
And he puts through the extra point. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Catch in the middle, it's Polk. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Finds his man. It's Jones. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football, tackle, and don't give up the big plays.
NC State comes to the line to deal with third and short. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Quickly complete. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last third down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
Had to throw it before he wanted.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
But getting to this quarterback is pivotal. You saw it last drive, way too much time. They score a touchdown. Nice job on second down. Anticipating the pass, playing the pass, getting the sack, and now forcing a difficult third down.
Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Here's the pressure. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
Great job by the pass rush up front. 3rd and long situation. They're anticipating pass, and they know the quarterback's going to have to hold on to the football. Nice job pinning their ears back and getting home.
Under fire. Converts on 4th down. Still going. He got loose. Almost housed it. Finally dragged down at the 32.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
NC State going up tempo. They'll run the option. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Touchdown, Wolfpack! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Before that score, considering last rites, now all of a sudden, they're not dead yet. In fact, they're feeling much better, and they're alive, and they've got a chance.
And I'm looking on the field right now, and I'm looking at their sideline. They're energized, Reese. After that last score, all of a sudden, they believe they can come back and win this game. This is a totally different-looking team than what we saw earlier.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. It's Williams. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Might be changing the route. Looking for a man. It's Jenkins. Lets it fly. He's got it on the left. Off and running. Touchdown, Blue Devils. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting matchup this week in the Mountain West, and it sure is playing out that way. Hawaii is ahead in this one, but unlike the playing days of Colt Brennan and Timmy Chang, this has not been a blowout today in Aloha Stadium. They're up by 7 over Colorado State. Just another week in the Mountain West where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
And now my mindset has to completely change. Listen, we needed points. That's over. Like, plenty of time left, over 3 minutes on the clock. I got to get me a stop, and I got to get that football back so my offense can score some points.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Wide receiver going in motion. Buys a little time. Caught in the backfield. It's Denson.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throw him the football. That's what he catch you, big fella.
The Blue Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll run the toss. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Blue Devils getting set on 1st and 10. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stout. They're not getting moved anywhere, and they're able to make a big-time play.
Here's the handoff. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. To the ground to try to move the chains. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Needs it to keep this drive alive. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Duke. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1. Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdowns.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I might want to change something up or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because
he lobs one high down the left side. And it's caught inside the 30. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead.
Let's go.
Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Bought a little time, lets it go. Snagged out of the air. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. NC State quick to the line. To the air on 2nd down. Touchdown, NC State! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still...
Oh, he's got some space. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Blue Devils. They can now exhale just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
No, and I love this part as a pass rusher because I'm just pinning my ears back, getting to the quarterback. I know it's a pass every single time. Palmer, I'm trying to pad my stats. I'm sure you're just trying to stay upright.
Well, we're definitely just trying to stay alive at this point, but you're also trying to build confidence, too, for your next opponent. If you can find some completions late in the game, even though it looks like you're going to lose it, it's all about building on the good things you do this week so that you're out executing at a higher level the next time.
NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short.
Black 14.
To the air, it's Bailey. Intercepted. The defense has set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
All right, let's get it.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look.
Set. Ready?
On the snap, it's Williams. Finally run out of bounds inside the 20-yard line. They'll mark it at the 18.
Let's go. Right.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Direct snap. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line.
And how good does that feel, right? You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. The defense knows you're going to try to run the ball to ice the game, and you rip off an 8-yard run. They know it's coming, and they still can't stop it.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. A first down run in the red zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the